What's up, guys? My name's Samuel Krost, and this is my TMI with VFILES. I'm at my parents' home in New Jersey right now, and we uh, we actually have a basketball court here that's branded with the Krost logo and "Support Your Friends" in pink, my favorite color. It's pretty dope. Are you getting a good look at it? I grew up in this small town in New Jersey by the water where I was just so isolated from everything else that was happening in the world. I grew up an athlete, right? I never wanted to leave here. We had like a family place in New York. My brother went to NYU and we were always going back and forth to the city every weekend. But like it was my first time that I became aware of everything that was happening in the world. I felt so far behind, and I like recently came back here and had the opportunity to speak to my high school. They're so much more aware of everything that's happening. All 4 years of college, I had worked within the industry. I had the incredible opportunity of really learning the entire scope of the industry. Knowing deep down, I one day had a dream of launching my own label, and knowing that I'm not great at everything, I took to apparel as my first vehicle of trying to tell that story, right? So the brand story really was conceptualized. Really after a mass shooting that took place in Parkland, Florida in February of 2018. For obvious reasons, it had a tremendous effect on me. When March for Our Lives was formed amidst this terrible tragedy, specifically by high school students. And, at the time, these were kids that are 5, 6 years younger, than I was at the time. I was inspired. Our brand, every product that we release, every collection is inspired by what's happening in the world around us. Gun reform, March for Our Lives being the first inspiration. Our last collection, our goal was to increase awareness around climate change, but we partnered with Eden Reforestation Projects. And as a brand, we planted over 10,000 trees. I think the biggest difference in my point of view over the last year, having worked on building this brand, is I used to be of the position where like it was the Bill Gates or the Warren Buffetts or the Bezos of the world that had all this money that they're the only ones that can really make a change, right? From a philanthropic standpoint. But it's such bullshit. You don't need like the three biggest companies like practicing sustainability perfectly. You need the millions of us practicing it imperfectly to make a difference. People just have to have the mentality of like you matter. You know what I mean? What you're doing is going to make a difference. And I think ultimately if we can get enough people thinking that way, maybe we'll see a better version of the world.